Wow! What an amazing day. 안녕하세요 여러분. 저는 조열이라고 합니다. 아시겠지만 today has been absolutely phenomenal. I've had such a fantastic day. I've been out and I've been shooting some stuff with a friend of mine. I've been looking at getting a smartwatch for a while, especially to help me with my exercise. Recently I got this Huawei watch, GT2 Pro. Honestly, I'm absolutely loving it. So today I wanted to create a video to show you how I exercise and how this watch is in some ways revolutionizing the way that I do exercise and the way that I can keep track of my daily stuff. And first and foremost, I've been using this for about a couple of weeks now. This battery life is absolutely phenomenal. I'm on 83%. I last charged this, I think 5 days ago. Huawei actually say that you'll get 2 weeks solid battery life out of this, and that's partly due to it runs off 2 processors. So one processor is running the high speed stuff, so when it's really taking the information in and really working hard, so many different features that this has. And then when it's kind of in resting mode, it kind of switches to another processor. And I found that to be a really cool aspect of this watch. It's really phenomenal actually. But today, let me walk you through a little bit about my day today. So first and foremost, I wake up, set my alarm on the watch, it wakes me up really nicely with a nice nice little buzz on the wrist. What I've been finding already with this watch is it's tracking my sleep, and the precision of this watch is absolutely phenomenal. It tracks how much REM sleep I've had, how much deep sleep I've had, how much light sleep I've had. And what was really interesting, last night I had 2 beers and I woke up this morning and it told me that my deep sleep was a little bit low, definitely lower than normal. And I wonder if that's in relation to that. But the first thing I do is kind of check my application through the phone. It matches really well with the phone, and it's tracking all of my health statistics as I do my day. One of my daily aims is to hit 8,000 to 10,000 steps. I'm sitting down a lot at work, so to do that, it's actually been really difficult. Sometimes I get home and I'm like, gosh, I've literally only done 3,000 steps in a day. And for someone who's sitting there editing a lot in the day, it's nowhere near enough. So today I got up, went out, jumped on the bike and went down to Hangan. Something I've really been enjoying this year due to the fact that... Hey, row! Thank you. Row! So today I wanted to jump on the bike, just have a bit of a warm-up really. One of my favourite places is Hangan. Riding the bike down the Hangan is, I don't know if escapist is the right word, but it's definitely one of my favourite things to do. It really allows me to get out of my own head, focus on just cycling, just doing one task. Just have time for my own thoughts, and watching the river and the water just brings, it's so healing. It's into healing doing time. It just feels so good doing an exercise task, and this watch is, I wanted to kind of see how it would handle that experience, and it feels like it's already becoming like an extension of what I'm doing day to day, or when I exercise, it's kind of really feels like it's becoming a part of that already in such a short time. Just because of purely of the information it gives me. I didn't realise, oh gosh, I'd done that amount of kilometres, or I was going at that speed at that time, or when I was going uphill, that my heart rate was really at that point. And that's really helping me to really understand a lot more about my body, a lot more about my health. So yeah, we went down to Hangan and it was such an amazing day. I think it was about 3 degrees. And the sun was just absolutely phenomenal. It was just shining, glistening over the water. And yeah, it was a real special place to just start the morning off really well. As you guys know, I love a good cup of coffee. So next up, I went to get a flat white. Something that I probably can't live without is coffee. I love it so much. It helps me focus. I like taking a quick cup of coffee before I do a heavy exercise, or before, just when I'm starting the day. I'm kind of just having a reflective moment outside the coffee shop and thinking about this watch and having a look at it and checking my health, my steps, and seeing if I'm warm up to go climbing yet. And I was just looking at it. It's stunning. Like, it really is. It's really, it's a little bit more than I'm used to in some ways. I haven't actually worn a watch in a while, but it already feels just so sleek. It feels like I could go to a meeting, I could go for coffee with this, I could go do exercise. Aesthetically, it's amazing. This titanium body is phenomenal, and it also has sapphire glass, which is, I don't know if you know, but in terms of the rating, it's one less than a diamond, so it's super scratch proof. But yeah, the design is really, I think it's stunning. I think it's beautiful, and already I think people think I'm cooler by wearing this. I don't know if that's true, probably not. So next up, we finally went to climbing. Going climbing for me is like one of the most special and amazing blessings of my life. It really suits my character, and I'm really thankful to Korea for I climbed a little bit in London, but I really got into it here when I moved here, and I was like, gosh, I need to do some good exercise. I need a hobby. I need something to really do. And it's really fascinating because in Korea, climbing has blown up. It really has. It's really kind of become this popular sport. There's so many new gyms opening up, and one of the gyms that we went to today is the Climb in Hongdae. And I wanted to take this watch with me today, really especially to see how it would function. This watch has around 100 different sporting modes for your workout. And so first and foremost, I started off stretching, and I was like, wow, I wonder if I just let this watch go, just set it on like a, whatever setting, to see how it would fare, how much calories am I burning while I'm stretching, what's my heart rate at? These things I find just really interesting. So I set the watch off, recorded my stretching, and I was really surprised. I think I burnt like something like 140 calories just on the stretching workout. And that's just to get warm for climbing. So next up, I'm ready to climb. I scroll down to the rock climbing setting on the watch, and I'm really interested to see what kind of results this gives me. There was a few problems I was really struggling with, falling off, but it was so good to be on there with this watch and really know that it's kind of tracking in a lot of ways what I'm doing on those walls. I want to take my climbing to another level. There's something in me that I'm passionate about it. The more you do it, the more you want to kind of improve and stuff like that. So I'm really hoping actually that over time this watch is really going to help me to do that. We'll see, because yeah, it's a new experience for me in a lot of ways. I've had an absolutely amazing day with this watch, seeing how it fares when I'm cycling, when I'm walking, just going to the coffee shop, what kind of heart rate I'm sitting at, how many calories I'm burning each day. It's been a really cool thing to really understand. One of the most important ones is just being able to track my steps. Sitting down a lot, you really realize that actually I'm not that active. I'm a very active person, but I'm not that active when I'm editing. And so that's been, there's also a feature that tells you to stand up and do some stretches. A day like today is so good to get out, even in winter, really just be active. I want to recommend you guys just to be active. January's coming up and a lot of people will be making New Year's resolutions, but just to really be active, make sure you're keeping on top of your health. Get out there, join a gym, join a climbing wall when they're open. Get on a jog once a week. Don't start too much too soon. Just have fun. I really want to say, stay healthy, guys. Thanks for watching. Tune in. Let us know if you want to see more of this kind of content. What kind of stuff you want to see moving forward. What kind of stuff you want to see me do in terms of exercise or in terms of just anything really. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. I love you guys so much, and I guess 다음에도 봅시다. 사랑해요. 다음에도 봐요.